Welcome to this week's video where I will be tasting and reviewing some of the new in items at Tesco. Over to you, Boris.
Can I have the next slide, please?
If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, you are missing out. Make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any more of my amazing content. So before I get into the actual video, I just want to explain that my nearest Tesco really isn't all that near to me. So I get an online delivery from them, and although at the time of recording they are the #1 supermarket in the UK, they also seem to be the only supermarket in the UK that can't email you before delivery to let you know what's unavailable or has been substituted. That means I've had to record this video over a number of weeks, which isn't ideal, but yeah, it's going to be quite bitty, and now you know why. So enough talk, on with the food. And the first thing I'm going to try is this Cully and Sully mushroom risotto, which is £2.50. I am absolutely mad about mushrooms, so I'm really looking forward to trying this. You can cook it on the hob, or, as I'm going to do, heat it in the microwave for 3 minutes. So I will see you in 3. So 3 minutes later, and here I am with my risotto. And oh my God, guys, I cannot tell you how good this smells. It's got so much mushroom bits in, which is great because, in my opinion, there can never be enough mushroom. Oh, that's delicious. It's got the lovely creaminess that you want from a risotto, and the flavour is just totally on point. I would 100% get this again. It's great that it comes in this little pot as well that you just microwave it in, because it makes it really handy for taking to lunch at work or wherever. So here I have the Tesco loaded chocolate waffle dessert. Perfect for sharing. I won't be doing that. As you can see, the box is a little bit squished, which is just one of the hazards of an online grocery delivery. Now, Tesco really know how to make their food sound appetizing. This is described as chocolate sauce topped with Belgian waffles and decorated with a white chocolate drizzle and fat-coated milk chocolate beans. I'm going to go stick one in the microwave for a minute and I'll be right back. So here I am back with the waffles after they have been zapped in the microwave. I thought I'd actually be able to just take one out and put it on a plate, but when it said chocolate sauce topped with waffles, it actually meant that. And when I picked out a waffle, the sauce remained stuck to the bottom. So I've just heated all 4. I might not, well, I don't think I'll eat all 4 at once, but I'm just going to go in with a knife and fork. I only tried waffles for the very first time in my life last year, I think, because even though I know sweet waffles are not the same as bird's eye potato waffles, that's all I could think about. And I was thinking, potato waffles with chocolate and cream? Just no. Right. Well, that crunch will be some of those fat-coated balls. I mean, that's what I'm living for. Who doesn't want fat-coated balls all over their dessert? It's nice enough, I suppose, but for £3.75. I just buy my own waffles and top them myself. There's not a lot of chocolate in there on the bottom, and the white chocolate coating on the top, you can see. I'll maybe go for one at this end that's got a bit more. And yeah, the rainbow drop bits are just crunchy sweetness. They don't really add anything to it. The actual waffle is nice and fluffy, but I think I'm probably going to scrape this out the box, add some vanilla ice cream and eat it that way. I wouldn't recommend buying this because, yeah, you can probably make your own version that will taste nicer for the same money, or maybe even a bit less. So yeah, I'm afraid Tesco, this one is a bit of a miss for me. So I know this is not food, but it is a very cute bag covered in donuts, and it was 60p. How could I resist? Anyway, next up in food, I have 2 sets of cupcakes. So raspberry ripple cupcakes, which is raspberry jam filling topped with a swirl of vanilla flavour and raspberry buttercreams and a whole freeze-dried raspberry. And then passion fruit cupcakes, which is passion fruit sauce filling topped with a swirl of vanilla flavour buttercream drizzled with passion fruit sauce and freeze-dried raspberry pieces. Both of these cupcakes come in at £1.75 each. So I'm going to go in first for the raspberry ripple. So there we have it. It's quite heavy for its size. I can see what looks like a raspberry through the wrapper. It smells lovely. Oh, it's starting to fall apart a bit. So there we go. Let's get a bite of this one. That's a good cupcake. It's moist and it's light, and the buttercream is lovely and creamy. The jam is sweet, but there's not too much of it. And it's not too rich tasting as a cake. Yeah, I would definitely get this again. That's yummy. I just hope the passion fruit ones are going to be just as tasty. So there's the passion fruit one. It looks to have a bit more buttercream on it than the raspberry one does. Half-eaten raspberry one. But weight-wise, it's about the same. Again, sponge feels nice and moist. And that's lovely too. That's really lovely. The passion fruit flavour is really nice for a change, and the buttercream, again, it's just the right consistency and sweetness. It's a lovely cake. And the raspberries do add a bit of a tanginess that cuts through some of the sweetness. So yeah, I'd say both of those cupcakes are, for me, winners. I'm now going to move on to this bar of caramel chocolate, which is caramelized white chocolate. And it was £1.50. So that's what it looks like. It smells really good. Oh, this is creamy and sweet and melting. It's so hot. I'm so glad that we're only like mid-20s here and not like 30 degrees as it is in some parts of the country. That must be horrendous. And I really feel for people that are dealing with those temperatures. especially if they're having to wear PPE. This is a really lovely chocolate. It is really melting though. It tastes similar to Caramac. It's not exactly the same. I think Caramac is sweeter. And I do prefer the taste of this. It's really good chocolate. I think I'm going to have to put that in the fridge though. I don't normally do that with chocolate. I don't think you're supposed to put it in the fridge because it does something to the consistency, but yeah. If you have tried the Australian version from B&M, it does taste very different. It's definitely not as sweet and it's a much thicker bar. I prefer the UK version, which is just as well because the Australian version, because it's imported, is £2.99. So I can get 2 UK caramel bars for the price of 1 Australian one. So winning all round. So for the final part of my Tesco new in video, I've got this loaded caramel and honeycomb cookie dough. You can microwave or oven bake it. So of course I'm going to be putting it in the microwave. It's baked vanilla flavoured cookie dough with milk and dark chocolate chunks topped with salted caramel sauce and decorated with a white chocolate drizzle and fat coated honeycomb pieces. Why say that? Anyway, I've also got 2 ice creams. I actually ordered both in case they didn't bring one, and they did bring both, which is like the first time ever. The dessert cookie dough thing is £3.25 and the ice creams are £1.70 each. So I've got Jungle Madness ice cream, which is banana and vanilla flavoured ice creams with toffee sauce and chocolate curls. And I have salted caramel cheesecake ice cream, which is salted caramel and cheesecake flavoured ice creams with salted caramel sauce and digestive cinnamon crumb. So I'm off to the microwave and I shall be back in 1 minute and 30 seconds. So I'm back with the cookie dough and some salted caramel ice cream. I normally wouldn't eat this off a plate, but if it was in a bowl, it would be harder for you to see. So I've only got a little bit because it is early in the morning when I'm filming this. And to be honest, I am not really in the mood for ice cream and cookie dough, although that may well change after I have tried some. So you can see close up how gooey and caramelly that is. And that's the ice cream with the topping. So let's just get stuck in. That is an awesome combination. The caramel cheesecake ice cream goes so well with the cookie dough. I'm just going to try a bit of each on their own. It's so much easier to eat out of a bowl or the tub. You can taste the cinnamon in the ice cream. For £1.70, that's a really good ice cream. And the cookie dough on its own. Warm caramel is just incredible. It's got a really nice texture and consistency to it. And I think the balance of flavours is just right. It's really good. Forget that horrible waffle. I know online, for some reason, they're in the trifle section. But yeah, I would say the honeycomb cookie dough is a definite winner. And this ice cream, yum. So this is the Jungle Madness ice cream, which I'm just going to include since I've got it anyway. For some reason, the vanilla ice cream is green. which is a bit off-putting to me because I associate green ice cream with mint. I actually made a mistake once on holiday of getting a big scoop of mint ice cream, only it wasn't mint, it was pistachio, and I don't like nuts, so it was absolutely disgusting. Anyway, yeah, this is not pistachio, nor is it mint, which would not go well with banana, in my opinion. I wouldn't rave about it. It's all right. It's got that synthetic sort of banana taste. It's not a really strong banana taste, but it's just not, it's not doing it for me. If you're getting either of the ice creams, go with the salted caramel cheesecake, because it is incredible. And it definitely tastes different to just normal salted caramel ice cream because of the cinnamon through it. But this one, it's nothing to write home about. And the toffee, it's not really coming through at all. The chocolate is a bit, but yeah. That brings me to the end of my new in at Tesco video. If you liked it, then please give it the thumbs up. Feel free to leave a comment below. Right, with that said, I'm going to go and get more of that cookie dough because superb. Until next time, bye.